groups because there's 3 columns here. There's someone left out, right? Each tile represents a student. So how many total students did you have, Sophie? How many total students? Let's start with something easier. When you split it into 3 equal groups, I'm hearing a lot of, oops, let's delete that. Split it into 3 equal groups. How many ended up in each group? Okay. How many was left? 1 person was left. Okay. Now if I had 6 here, another 6, and another 6, how many total students would that be? That would be 6 3 times. That's where the multiplication comes in. 6 3 times is what, Sophie? 18. So what you did here was you had 18 students. So let's go back up to, wait a second. You had that student also. We didn't include that one. So really you started with 19 students, split them into 3 equal groups. Each group had 6 students. So let's go back over to here. So 19 is also a possibility. If there was 19 students, Terrion, and you split them into 3 equal groups, Kira, 6 of the students are in each group, Kira, and 1 is left over. Ariel, you're going to lose your tiles. That's one more possibility. Did anybody have something bigger, a larger amount? Carson? How many? 19 divided by 3 is done. Did you do a different amount? What other numbers would have a student left over?
17 divided by 6.
Well, we're always going to have, he wants 3 equal groups because there's 3 chaperones. So he can only do 3 groups. So let's try another one. I'll come back to you, okay? Hillel?
Another one would be 25.
Okay, so let's say I have 25 students. When you split 25 tiles into 3 groups, so I have a group here, and a group here, how many was in each group? Oh, he did it in rows. So he did 3 rows. That's fine too. Then he made an array. How many was in each row?
9.
There were 9 in each row. That seems too high. I think there was 8. I think you 8 in each row with 1 left over, 1 person left. Carson, another one? What divided by 3?
11 divided by 3.
11 divided by 3. So how many students would be in each group? 4 would make 12 kids. 3 times 5 would be 15 kids. So if I did if I used that thing that you said earlier, which is multiplication is the opposite, what times 3 gets me close to 11 but not over? This is why we're using tiles. Take out 11 tiles. You're on the right track. This will help you to visualize. Did anybody else do 11? Oh, a different one? I'll come back to you. We'll pause for a second. Pause. Okay, so we tried the 11 one and realized that if we were in 3 groups of 3, 3 groups of 3 gets me 9, so 2 students would be left over. And I said that there was only 1 student left, so this one wouldn't work. Also, 11 is kind of a small class. We have big classes here. So we're going to try higher than 25. Did anybody get anything higher than 25? Kara?
I did the same one as Khalil, but now I'm thinking that I can do 21 divided by 7.
Ooh, okay. That's not higher than 25, but we could try it. We're only doing 3 groups, so we're only gonna divide it by 3. So nobody's left over. How would I get somebody left over? What would the number have to be? I'd have to have one more student, right? So 22 students split into 3 groups, and I'm gonna have you prove that to yourself with the tiles in a minute, would end up getting 7 in each group, 7 students with 1 left over. So we'll pause the video so that you can see that with your tiles. Okay, so Phoenix had 3 groups. It's 22 tiles, but they're not equal groups. So we're gonna try to finish by making them equal. If I do that, I end up having 1 left. So now they're equal groups, which has to be the case. And each group has, 3 and 3 is 6. Each group has 7 tiles and there's 1 left over. So we're gonna switch back over here to see that 22, if there's 22 students, that scenario works. Did anybody get a number that's larger than 25? That also, let's say we did another 3. Try out, we already had 25. Let's do 25, add 3 more to that. What number would you get? Every hand should be up. 25 plus 3 more is what, everyone?
28.
So try 28. If I divide 28 into 3 groups, so don't take your tiles away, just add, you were at 22, so you'd have to put 6 more tiles on. What do you end up, how many is in each group? Give me a thumbs up when you know how many is in each group when you divide 28. I'm going to set this up so people can see it. 28, divide it into 3 groups, and what do you end up? How many, Savannah? 7? Ooh, so I think you could fit more than that. Did you get 8 of them? I think you could fit more than that because 8 of them was 25. 9 of them? What is 9? 3 groups of 9 would mean you're taking 9 3 times. What's 9 plus 9? 12?
18.
And then 18 plus 1 more 9 would get me 3 groups of 9. 18 plus 9 is what, Kara?
What?
18 plus 9 is what? What? So we're doing a problem together. 3 groups of 9 would be 9, 9, and 9. Khalil already added 2 9s together, and we're just adding 1 more. So what would that be, Khalil?
That was 27.
Good. So that means I would have 27 students, but I have 28. So you're correct in saying that 1 student would be left over. So 28 is also a possibility. I'm going to tell you he had, all of these were possible choices. 25 students was what he had. So when he had 25 students, it did not work to make equal groups of 3. What would it have to be to get 3 equal groups? What would get us 3 equal groups without a remainder? We'd have to have 1 less student, right? So what would he have to get 3 equal groups? If he had 25 and 1 person was left, Gracie? Yeah, he could have had 20. If he had 24 students, that would get no remainder, right? Because then you would have 8 with nobody left out. So we just took 1 away here. What else do you think would work? Sophie? 27? Let's see. If I did 27 divided by 3, well, 28 of them was with one remainder, that works. So we take that remainder student off, and we end up with 9 students. Carson, is 9 times 3 27?
Yes.
Is 8 times 3 24? So to check if there's no remainder, nobody's left out, this number has to be a multiple of 3. So any multiple of 3. So my count guys, let's try it. Ready? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. Oh, 21 would work. We can add that. 21 divided by 3 would have gotten me 7 with a remainder of 0. Then what comes after 21? 24, 27. Ooh, 3 more would be what? 30 would also give me a remainder of 0. It'd be 10 with a remainder of 0, right? Okay, can you pause the video for a second? Yes. Okay, so what if he did groups of 2? Let's say he wants to put everybody in his class, now that you know he has 25 students, into groups of 2. How many would be in each group? Would he have any left over? How do you know? Go ahead and split 25 tiles into 2 groups. Or you could also be thinking, how many would each group be if I did a double of that number? So what times 2 gets you close to 25? Does anything give you exactly 25? If you use Carson's method of going backwards, is there a group that if I have 2 of those groups gets me 25? Kara?
Nothing divided by 2 or times 2 can get you up to 25, only at like little points at the end.
Okay, how do I know right away? Avery? So how do I know that this is not going to have anything that doesn't, it's going to have a remainder, right? How do I know that? 25, is it even or odd, Alon? Odd. So does that mean that there's no number that I could times 2 by to get to 25? Right. So what gets us close to it? Yeah, 12 times 2 gets me 24. So if you split your tiles equally into 2 piles, then you have 25. You should end up with 12 in each pile and 1 person left over. So he cannot split his students into 2 equal groups either. Or he can't even do 2 pairs, right? He can't even have partners without anybody left over unless somebody's absent. What if I have our amount? We have 29 in our class. Is there a way that we could split 29 into groups and get nothing left? We're going to pause here and take 29 tiles and see if you can make it into equal groups. Pause. Go ahead. Did anybody put 29 into equal groups without anybody left out? Dylan?
You can do one whole line of.
That's just one group, right? That's because it is prime. You can the only way to make our class into equal groups is if we're all together in one group, because 29 doesn't have any factors except 1 and 29. So when I go back to that problem of 29 divided by what, split equally into groups, there's no way to do it unless I have remainder, unless I have students left out. So that's why as a mathematician, I'm like, oh, I have 29 students, prime. Prime could be good, but when I'm making equal groups, unless somebody's absent, I can't make equal groups, right? Except the one group,
You can just make them
all of us together. Group of 3. Let's pause it and look at that. So Dylan suggested, Phoenix, that we divide it by 3. If we divide 29 into 3 equal groups, how many would be in each group? How many would be in each group then? Kason, how many would be in each group if I divided 29 into 3 equal groups? Let's do easy numbers. What would it have to be if I had 10 in each group? What would the number have to be here? 10 3 times. That'd have to be a 30. So I cannot fit 10 in each group, but probably 9 because I'm really close. What is 9 3 times? Because I have 9 in each of the groups. 9 3 times is what, Avery? 27. That means I would have how many left over? If I'm at 27 but I have 29 students. Hello? I would have 2 left over. That means I could make a group of 2 and everybody else could be in a group of 3. Right? Depends what I'm doing. So sometimes I think about this when I'm grouping you guys for math games or math, whatever I'm grouping you, even our field trip. Right, you can stop the video. Nice job, guys.